Wow, who said, oh, yeah, I wouldn't. It is a and I'm just also what to be some account also was as a way day. It was the media make come be as a financial. Oh, that when you say I will stop, make fire, make it come at me actually. Make it come at me as I saw ya, oh, yeah, and your mom, the correct. Oh, yeah, Palacras and so. Oh, not the right person, because I is there any? Don't be more aware, said me, Baby, do what them, the credit man can't chance as Rammy did. Yeah. Papa, some kind of credit, as I said, you are your mamma in my form. Is that your mamma far better than Akufo? I don't know. All right, Matty. And then my mamma, 1 year, Akufo, I do not. O Sifa, one or done and so with my new quota. Tell you the fact. Why I and your mom was and so I can't show. All right. Aye, my book, Bomabia Chop, Palma, I'll tell you, Monsieur. Asenso who ya bia mamu da mbabu ya wunya kwan fa kamera so anim e be kika se do mama Akyem idiot wudwane ya wa ye de wa hu se de o ye ya ewunim edi se ana me je se wo de wo so se wo ti bi se maka na so bu se wo ye dai edi se the media make can be Asenso me fancho o da be when you say bia wo stop me fire make kama bi akiro go ahead. Make kama bia je bi se Asenso ya ye o ya ye ni amon wa mamu ne kure o ya kwala Asenso o nya the right person as o kisa go ahead is there any don't be more ya we say me ba be di watem ne kure man kan cha Asenso me did papa say me be kan kure say be say di watem say o ya di do mama ni my form is that your mama far better than Akufo? I don't know. All right, Matty. And then my mama 1 year Akufo I do not. O Sifa kwa no dana na no so with ba nyim kota. Tell you the fact. Why I and your mom was and so I can show. All right. Aye. Me bo bomadua chop pa ma wa tell you mbesho. Matty. Asenso who ya bia mamu da mbabu ya wunya kwan fa kamera so anim e be kika se your mama Akyem idiot wudwane. Yeah, why ye de? Why who said oh yeah, ewunim.
Asenso Boakye ena kwajira Akufo Addo ne Akufo anim ko ka kire om se bobi ansa jimifo no. Asenso Boakye mena memu wo obi bu wa na menye
no to nyumbi mami no fan lamle ase ami amalamle menyin sana mazabo ami mumbo obi o nyimpo bobo obi
bo yo bebo no obebo obi so
Dr. Bawumia is nothing but a perpetuation of the Akufo idolization of the NPP and the presidency. Let me repeat if I went too fast. Dr. Bawumia is just a perpetuation of the Akufo idolization of the NPP and the presidency. You asked me if he will be able to win in 2028. And I say yes. He will be able to win come 2028 if the exchange rate, which they carried from 4 cedis to the dollar to 17 cedis, is exceeded to, let's say, 25 to 30 cedis per dollar. Then people will start calling for him to come back. He can win if the interest rate, which was 40%, and it's now 16%, goes above that 40% to, like, let's say 50 to 60%, then they will say, oh, okay, NDC is not performing well, and so let's give Dr. Bawumia the opportunity. He can win if the debt to GDP ratio, which they left at 93%, is exceeded. He can win if the impunity, the arrogance, the pomposity of the Akufo Addo era is surpassed. Yes, he can win. He can win if the looting, the thievery, the corruption, the mismanagement is exceeded. That $97 million is thrown into a hole somewhere. That $31 billion it's siphoned out of the country into accounts overseas in the guise of imports. That 1.4 billion criminal enterprise. That 11.9 million Pualugu Dam scam, in which he himself has his name mentioned. And whilst all these monies were boomeranged into the Ejapa phenomenon, so that they could have enough money sitting somewhere for the future of their descendants. Kolebu dialysis department needed just 4 million Ghana cedis. And they pretended they didn't have money. And so 19 people had to die needlessly. Such wicked people. A lot of pensioners had to lose their lives. When all this looting, all this corruption, all this is exceeded, then you can tell me that Bawumia has a chance to win, and he will win. But this NDC, with the performance we've seen so far, tells us all that it will not happen. A lot of people wonder why he came back. Has he come back just to continue the looting? Has he come back so that he can bump up the number of ministers from 58 to the 126, which they argued was the number they could run this country with? Has he come back to collapse more banks and savings and loans and make people lose more jobs? Has he come back to make the situation worse?